Many people want to buy a Tesla car because of the quality and all the exciting features Tesla cars offer. However, these potential buyers are held back because of the higher prices. Elon Musk is aware of this, and that is why he is bringing a pair of very cheap electric cars to the market. They will shock both the buyers and the competition because they didn't see them coming. What are these cheap Tesla cars that Musk is working on? What do they offer at the price point compared to the competition? Join us to explore Elon Musk's cheapest cars that will shock the competition. If you want an electric vehicle today, you must be ready to shell out some serious money. EVs are generally more expensive than their internal combustion engine counterparts. The culprit is the battery, which carries the most share of the sticker price that you see. For example, the cheapest Tesla car is the Model 3, but it starts at $46,490 before any subsidy or potential savings for the standard version. Of course, that amount gets you to 276 miles of driving range and a whole lot of cool features. However, not everybody has over $45,000 to spend on an electric car. Even at that, Tesla cars have not always been so cheap. Despite wanting everyone to drive an electric car, Elon Musk started selling EVs with a costly model. The Tesla Roadster captured many hearts and showed what electric vehicles were capable of. It had the most extended range on any electric car up to that point, offering more than a 200-mile range. The extended range was courtesy of the lithium-ion battery Tesla put in the powerful car, which was far better than other EVs' lead-acid batteries. The car was also very fast, accelerating rapidly and noiselessly, to the joy of the early adopters. However, the Roadster was very expensive for its time. The new battery cost a lot because the manufacturers didn't have the advantage of scale yet. Likewise, much research and development went into the car, and Tesla had to recoup the money spent, so the Roadster sold for above $100,000. But that didn't stop Musk from pursuing his goal of making EVs available to everybody.
Making a car super desirable but expensive does not mean they can afford it. So it's absolutely critical that we make cars that people can actually afford. I mean, that said, and maybe on the order of 3 years, when we can do a lower cost car, like a $25,000 car, I think that will be basically on par, maybe slightly better than a comparable gasoline car.
Tesla eventually ended the Roadster's production run, concentrating on the Model S, which was less expensive. Mind you, the Model S was the second stage of Elon Musk's EV master plan. After raising money from the sales of the more expensive Roadster, Tesla would develop the less expensive Model S. Even though the Model S is not as expensive as the Roadster, it is still too costly for the average car buyer. The base model starts at around $95,000. Sure, the Model S has one of the most extended ranges of any production car, offering an estimated 375 miles of range, and is wickedly fast, zooming from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.1 seconds. But what is the use of an EV to the masses if the overwhelming majority of them can't afford it? Tesla also offers the Model 3, currently the best-selling and, like it is stated before, costs $45,000, still a fortune to most people. However, Tesla cars are about to get a lot cheaper with the latest models that Musk's team is working on.
I think probably, like I said, about 3 years from now, we're confident we can make a very compelling $25,000 electric vehicle that's also fully autonomous.
The company is targeting nothing more than $25,000 for either car. But the other model is even far cheaper, and you will have to keep watching this video to find out the cost. The $25,000 Tesla car, known as Model 2, slots in under the Model 3. However, it is almost half as cheap as the currently least expensive Tesla car at that price. Musk believed this price point would allow every Tom, Dick, and Harry to drive an electric car, and if you don't mind a used model, you can even get it for less. The Model 2 has long been Musk's dream, but it had been impossible to innovate at that price point. However, the time is right, and everything needed has finally come together. What does the Model 2 look like? First, Musk is a stickler for quality, so you can expect the Model 2 not to look annoyingly cheap. Musk won't approve a car that doesn't bring accolades to his company. The design is sleek, nothing like other cheap electric cars' ugly shape. Just picture the clean lines and curves of the Model 3 and transfer them to a smaller hatchback, and you get an idea. So yes, the Model 2 is an affordable car that you will be excited to drive each time. One major factor making the Model 2 possible is another incredible innovation from Tesla: the new tabless battery, also known as the 4680 battery. Musk himself announced this new battery at the 2020 Tesla battery event, and it is set to change the EV industry forever. This 4680 tabless cylindrical battery cell format brings a host of performance, manufacturing, and cost benefits to the table. As the name implies, the new jumbo cells are 46mm in diameter and 80mm in height. The larger Jelly Roll packs more effective battery material into the casing for a 5-fold improvement in energy storage and a 6-fold increase in power. Scaling up to the pack, the new form factor alone delivers a 16% increase in range. Thanks to changes in the material, the new battery has a further range increment of 20%. This new battery will power Tesla's upcoming Cybertruck and semi-truck. Tesla will also switch to the new battery pack for its existing models. Thanks to the new battery, the Model 2 will have an even better range than some of the more expensive EVs by the competition. Because the Model 2 is a smaller hatchback, it has less weight, meaning a medium-sized battery pack will give it more range with less battery. The less battery is essential because it directly affects the price. Tesla revealed the new battery costs less to produce, and combining the lower cost and less weight ensures you will get a decent driving range. There is another angle from which Tesla will reduce the weight of the Model 2. The company will make the battery pack part of the car's structure, what it calls structural battery. This design essentially makes the battery weight negative, allowing the vehicle to weigh far less and cover miles between charges. Tesla will make the Model S in the same way at its new plant in Berlin, Germany. Speaking of performance, the Model 2 will likely get a single electric motor as part of Tesla's cost-cutting method. But that obviously won't make the electric car slow or weak. The base Model 3, for example, uses a single electric motor too, and it is capable of 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.8 seconds, and a top speed of 140 miles per hour. With the lighter weight of the Model 2, you can expect similar performance from it. Since it is Musk, he is already floating wild ideas about the Model 2. For example, the CEO has been talking about a version of the Model 2 with no pedals or steering wheel. Yes, you heard that right. The Model 2 could have a version that ditches these significant features of cars altogether, because they will drive themselves. This version can work as autonomous taxis within cities and be operated by ride-hailing companies. It will use Tesla's autopilot to control its movement, or if Tesla agrees to sell one to you, it could work as your chauffeur. However, whatever the version, the Model 2 is sure to get most or all of the creature comforts offered by its more expensive siblings. There will be a touchscreen center display to access the settings and in-car entertainment system. Tesla will produce the Model 2 in China, where it already has production-ready models, from where they will be shipped to the rest of the world. However, Tesla will make a $5,000 electric model apart from the Model 2.
We will try to give back as much as possible to the customers. It's not like Tesla's profitability is crazy high. We do want to try to make the price as competitive as we can without losing money.
The company is keeping the cheaper model under wraps for now, but you can expect that we will bring you any info about it as soon as we get it. Are you excited for the Tesla Model 2? Let's hear you in the comment section below.